The primary agriculture stream, PAS, a pathway for temporary foreign workers in 2025. Hello, and welcome back to Canada Immigration Matters with Chugo Immigration Services, your trusted guide for Canadian immigration pathways. In today's video, we'll explore one of Canada's most important, yet often overlooked opportunities: the primary agriculture stream, PAS. If you are a temporary foreign worker or someone abroad dreaming of building a future in Canada, this program may be your gateway. We'll break down how PAS works, the four unique streams of the Seasonal Agricultural Worker Program, SAWP, the agricultural stream, the low-wage stream, and the high-wage stream. Most importantly, we'll focus on how you can apply, whether you're inside Canada or overseas. Stay with me until the very end, because I'll also share practical guidance on how to find legitimate employers, what benefits you're entitled to, and how this work experience can open the door to permanent residence in Canada. Let's get started. What is the primary agriculture stream? The PAS is part of the Temporary Foreign Worker Program, TFWP. It was designed because Canada simply cannot meet all of its agricultural labor needs with local workers. Under PAS, employers can bring in temporary foreign workers to help with key on-farm activities such as operating agricultural machinery, planting, caring for, and harvesting crops like fruits, vegetables, and grains, caring for livestock like poultry, sheep, dairy cattle, or swine. This program ensures Canada's farms, nurseries, and greenhouses continue to thrive. And at the same time, it gives foreign workers like you a valuable opportunity to work in Canada legally, gain experience, and even plan for permanent residence. Now, let's break down the four streams of PAS. Seasonal Agricultural Worker Program, SAWP. Now, you need to know that this SAWP is open only to workers from Mexico and participating Caribbean countries. Do not confuse it with the others. We will get to them shortly. The work is seasonal and tied to commodities on the National Commodities List, NCL. Also for this program, employers must provide free housing and cover some transportation. Overall, this is a well-structured bilateral program, but it's limited by country of origin. Agricultural stream, our focus of today. Let's point out the key aspects of this pathway. For this pathway, workers can be from any country. You could come from India, Nigeria, or Uganda. The jobs must be linked to commodities on the National Commodities List: fruits, vegetables, nursery plants, sod, etc. You can find the full list in the video description area. The most interesting part of this program is that employers must provide housing to the workers, but they must also apply for an LMIA, Labor Market Impact Assessment. As you can see, this is the stream with the widest opportunities for international applicants. Low-wage stream. Let's talk about the low-wage stream. Workers can be from any country. The jobs are outside the National Commodities List, for example, general farm laborers. So most people can easily qualify for this. The wages must meet or exceed the median wage in the job bank. Also, employers must provide affordable housing or housing options to the workers. High-wage stream. Now to the high-wage stream. Similar to the low-wage stream, but for higher skill or higher pay roles. Again, outside the NCL. As well, employers must meet the median wage requirement, but housing is optional. But we'll understand that since the wages are higher, the eligibility requirements are also higher. We always say to our clients, go for the high wage stream. If you fail, then you can easily fall back on the low wage stream. For those of you who are curious, as a temporary foreign worker, the primary agriculture stream comes with many real advantages, and they are as follows. Guaranteed housing under the agricultural stream. As a foreign worker, you will still get fair wages, aligned with provincial standards. A chance to gain Canadian work experience, which can later support your PR application, either through the Agri-Food Pilot, provincial nominee programs, or Canadian Experience class. Pathway to family reunification. Some streams allow open work permits for spouses and study permits for children. So you could have an opportunity to move to Canada with your family. So that you know, this isn't just seasonal labor. It can be a stepping stone to a permanent life in Canada. If this sounds interesting, stick with me, and we will talk about the eligibility requirements. To qualify and be eligible, foreign workers must have a valid job offer from a designated agricultural employer. You will find the link to how to find the designated agricultural employer in the description area. You must meet the experience or skill requirements of the job, usually farm work, livestock care, or crop harvesting. You must be admissible to Canada, that is, you must have a clean criminal record and medical checks. Most importantly, you must be willing to work in rural or agricultural communities. That's where most of the jobs are, and when we say rural, it's Canadian rural, not your regular African rural communities. For the employers, they must obtain a positive LMIA, proving that no Canadians are available to do the jobs. Most of the time they are not, and that is why we have the labor shortage. So, if you are qualified, you are important. Canada wants you. As we have mentioned in the past, employers will also provide housing for you, where required, and pay you at least the median wage or the NCL wage rate. That is, you will be paid what an average Canadian is paid. This is fair, isn't it? How to apply inside and outside Canada. Now let's go to the part you've been waiting for. How to apply. If you are outside Canada, you can search for jobs in your country or where you live. It is possible. You can use the Canada Job Bank or agricultural job boards to find primary agriculture stream employers. You will find the links in the description area. Another important thing is to confirm employer eligibility. You need to ensure the employer is approved for agricultural hiring and can obtain an LMIA. There are lots of scammers out there. This is how Chugo Immigration comes in. We can help you verify if the employers are legit. Secure a job offer. You must apply directly and be prepared to provide a resume and references. Most of the time, you would be invited for a physical interview or a virtual interview. This is not as easy as it sounds. There are many applicants, so it is competitive and you must make a better effort to stay ahead, get hired, and get ready to fly to Canada. Work permit application. Once your employer secures the LMIA, they will give you a copy and you will use it to apply for a work permit. Your work permit comes with a visa that allows you to enter Canada. We can help you throughout the process if you reach out to us. Let's run through this scenario. If you are inside Canada, transition from other work permits. If you're already working legally in Canada and have a work permit, you may shift into agricultural work with an eligible employer through this pathway. Employer applies for LMIA. In this case, after you have been selected and receive a job offer, your employer must still go through the LMIA process. This takes about 2 to 3 months, sometimes longer or shorter. Apply for a new work permit. Once you receive a copy of the LMIA from the employer, you then apply online for a new agricultural stream work permit. It's as easy as that. Pro tip: many fraudulent recruiters target agricultural workers. Always verify employer information on the official government websites, or work with a licensed immigration consultant like Chugo Immigration Services. Where can you actually find these jobs? That's the question everyone asks. Try Canada Job Bank, a very big employment portal for you to search for agricultural jobs. Check it out and consider some others we will mention here. Canada.ca Agricultural Hiring Portal. Check this out too. There are lots of opportunities there. You can check out provincial agricultural associations like Landscape Alberta, Ontario Greenhouse Vegetable Growers, etc. You can also check out direct farm and greenhouse listings in provincial directories. You can also check other job boards like Indeed and others. Networking also plays a big role. Many workers hear about opportunities from others already in Canada. Who you know matters. Reach out and talk to someone today. You will see the links in our video description area. Canada's primary agriculture stream is more than just farm work. It's a critical program that feeds the nation and offers foreign workers a chance to build a future in Canada. Today, we covered what the primary agriculture stream is, the 4 streams, key benefits and requirements, how to apply from inside or outside Canada, and where to find employers. If you are serious about pursuing this pathway, don't do it alone. Contact Chugo Immigration Services. As a licensed, regulated Canadian immigration consultant, we can help you navigate job offers, work permits, and even permanent residence options. The opportunity is here. Let's help you make Canada your new home. That's all we have for you today. If you found this video useful, like it, share to others who may be interested, and remember to subscribe to our channel if you have not done so already. See you in our next video. Thanks for watching.